So guys, let's start with the list. List is important concept in data structure. So what is list? So list is just like an array. For example, I created a list. For example, y is equals to, it has some values like exotic, like. Now I want to print out this list. I can simply write this statement. What it will do is, it will just give me the list, exotic tag. And one important thing to notice, whenever you create a list in Python, I use square brackets. Okay, so always remember, for the list you have to surround it with the square brackets. Okay, so now list is so you got the idea how list is used in Python. But with list we can do many things. For example, print y. I want to print index 1. So let's say it says take what is on the index 0. Index 0 is obviously exotic. Okay, what is about index 2? Obviously we will get an error because our list has 0, 1, and like at index 2 there's nothing. So now to overcome this, like we can use the exception like try catch, but I'm not going to show you how we can use try catch in Python as of now, but most probably I will show in the next video how we can use the try catch blocks. Okay, so it will give us an error. Let me comment it out. So now it's commented so that we cannot get any error. But with list we can do many things, because okay, for example, I want to for example y plus, I want to add some items like 50, 60, 70. Let's see. So look, now I got the exotic tag 50, 60, 70. So you can concat, or you can add additional information with your existing list as well. That's also possible. But we can also perform some operations on list. So for example, I create a variable like z is equals to list range, and range is, for example, 30. I think 30 would be too big number. 8. So now I want to print z. So what will be the output? Of course 0 to 7. So look, we can perform like I use the range method here and with list, and store it in the z variable and print out that z variable. Okay, similarly, what if some user don't want to use range, he want to use something else? For example, he want to use some string like exotic tag. Okay, now let's but there will be problem. Q, you can give any name, it won't matter. Let me print it out. Look, he got the exotic tag in list. Okay, furthermore he can use some concepts or something based on this. Okay, let me give you some example. If the user do something like this, he wants to, from within this Q list, he wants some element at index 4. Okay, makes sense. Then what okay, make it more easier to understand. For example, at index 4 we have 0, 1, 2, 3. T is on index 4. Okay, if user want to replace that T with for example F, okay, then what would be the output? Let me print it out. Still it shows us T in the output. So what we can do, we can wrap it with like this. Still what my still is giving us an error, so we have to do something. Let's print out the Q value. Okay, okay, so sorry, I didn't notice 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 index is I, not T. Yes, sometimes mistakes happen. So I has been replaced with F. So this is how you can replace some value. You can modify your existing list. Okay, let me delete these all stuff. Now we have exotic tag. Okay, so to loop our within the list, we can use obviously the for loop. For example, items and y print out items. So this is how you can loop over the list. We got the exotic tag item. Okay, furthermore you can do other operations with the list. Okay, let me delete these all stuff. For example, I want to use y dot. These are the all operations I can perform with the list. For example, let me choose any one of them. Append. So what does it does? For example, exotic tag YouTube, print out y. Let's see. So what I did, I append y in exotic tag. So this is how you can append something inside your list. Also you can do further modification. For example, I don't want to append something, I want to insert something. So insert means at a specific index. For example, at index 0 I want to put, let me delete this. I hope you got the idea how append is working. Insert YouTube at index 0. Look, we got the YouTube first, then we got the exotic tag. So this is how you can append, insert. With list you can also pop or remove or clear or delete some item. Let me show you how pop operation works in list. Let me delete these things. Let's compile it. Okay, so what it does, pop shows us the index item which is on the top of the index. Okay, for example, let me write something inside the list and pop it. Look, what it pop remove something. Okay, so it what it does, it removed like the YouTube from the list. Okay, so at last index the value is been replaced or removed. So YouTube was on the last index, it got removed. When we delete YouTube, so now tech is on the last index. Now tech has been removed from the list. So furthermore, we can perform other operations. For example, I want to get something like index 0. I want to remove something at index 0. Like exotic is removed, which was available at index 0. So it got removed. So furthermore, I can also use some remove function. For remove, I have to use like this. I want to remove tag from the list. We got exotic. Or if I want to empty this list, simply I can use the clear. I can delete this one. Now I can print out. I will go nothing. List is empty. So this is how you can do, or you can play with list. Furthermore, if you have some query, please feel free to put something in the comment. I will definitely reach you out and will give you the possible solution about this stuff. I hope now the concept of list is clear to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. In the next video, I will probably cover up how sets, dictionary, and tuple work in Python. So thank you very much for your time.